Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to round 4 of 7 here at SCG Indy States. I'm your host, Andrew Donnelly. With me, my co-host, Matthew Robert Dow. We've got another barn burner, this time with
two barn burners, a real slobber knocker up in here.
Real slobber knocker with two familiar decks that we've seen all the time in the past and currently. I believe it's Blue-Black Control and Abzan Aggro.
Indeed. So we got some fresh decks into the arena here.
Yep.
The feature match area. Sawyer Blatz on the left playing Blue-Black Control. Bruce Edelman on the right. He's playing Abzan Aggro.
And this will be interesting. I like to. I don't know. I want to root for the control deck, but I'm kind of worried about the cards it plays. So hopefully we see some pretty sick ones here. You've got the list in front of you.
Indeed. Got that Dragon Lord's prerogative.
Does it have it, mainboard?
Oh, yeah.
Love it, baby.
I like Bruce Edelman.
Yep.
I think probably related to Julian Edelman.
Sure.
From the Super Bowl winning New England Patriots.
There you go.
The mana in this deck stinks, though.
So Bruce is already down to 5 right now.
Bruce on a mobile 5. He's got a keeper, though. He's got 2/2 drops. Snap it off. Sansa Citadel. Our mana is perfect.
There
Ship
it is.
Back to Sawyer Blatz. Opulent Palace.
Love it. Love it already. So far, so good.
Fleece main. No, Rakshasa to death.
All right.
Here we go.
And that's an action card. We both enjoy that.
This card?
Yeah.
I ain't a fan.
Nothing to be mad at with Rakshasa.
Sawyer going to play Polluted Delta and pass the turn back to Bruce. Bruce has a Tacitor and a Thought Seize. Battle for 2. Put you to 18.
That Rakshasa, maybe Thoughts easy.
Cast a Thought Seize. That's an expensive one. That'll cost you 3 life.
True.
Sure. Sawyer Blatz, he's going to fetch.
Guess we should make sure the Thoughtseize resolves before we deduct life.
Yeah, I mean he could negate it. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any main deck, so if he does, I'm going to call the judge. But oh, he does have 1 negate. He's going to anticipate though.
Okay.
I can't read. Looks like he finds ultimate price. Pretty bad against this deck. Another anticipate and a Bile Blight. So it looks like he's going to take the Bile Blight.
Interesting that he's... Okay.
And I am going to probably take... This is a good one. This is a tough one here. Take the Bile Blight. He's on 4 lands. He can't really... I'm going to take Bile Blight. It's his only interaction.
Yeah.
Try to beat him before.
There it goes.
Yeah. Try to crush him. Crush him with my Fleece Main Land that I'm going to drop this turn. Before he can cast Ugin or anything like that.
There it is.
Fleece Main Land.
Right on time.
Let's do it.
Man, for a Mulda 5, this is a pretty decent hand so far.
So is Sawyer going to go up to 18. Bruce going to take his turn. He's got a Temple of Malady off the top. He's going to scry. He's going to battle. Sawyer Blatz, he's going to go down to 14. Hero's Downfall was the top deck for Sawyer. He's going to play a Radiant Fountain and go up to 16.
Man, that Radiant Fountain, it's everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, yay, mo, yay. I imagine we're going to kill a Fleece Main Lion here. Although I have the potential to be wrong.
Once again, do we upkeep?
No, I don't think so. I think we have to take some damage. Because if he plays a Siege Rhino, it's just awful for us.
Sure.
So if we're going to try to kill this Fleece Main Lion now, it's just so bad if he plays a Fleece Main Lion.
Siege Rhino.
A Siege Rhino.
Oh.
We're going to have to take 5. Yeah, take 5, go to 11. So we're going to downfall. I may just take this opportunity to Abzan Charm while he's tapped out.
Yep. Just get the extra cards in hand.
Because then he can kill your Death Dealer. I mean, I would Abzan Charm at some point.
Sure.
Yeah, he drew a Dissolve. Ugh. I guess we could just try to ride this 2-2 to victory. If he doesn't have like a land drop, it's really good for us. He can dig through time though, which I think is what he might even just do in his main phase right here. He chooses to not do that. Bruce draws a Anafenza. So if we were willing to take down the shields, if we're willing to take down the shields now to play an Anafenza, we should have just taken down the shields to play a Charm, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. Now Sawyer can just dig through time. He's gonna Dissolve instead. So he's gonna draw, finds a Polluted Delta.
Seems not bad.
Gonna ship it back. Bruce, he's gonna draw a Forest for the turn. So now he's capable of, I believe, casting Abzan Charm, and he's not even gonna cast it. Bruce is on the kill you plan.
On the just pump to kill you team?
Yeah.
That's not a bad plan to be on.
Pretty good line, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it forces him to have removal.
Yep. Sawyer's gonna fetch. He's gonna go down to 3, I think.
Down to
4?
Down to 3, and
Yeah.
well, down to 4 off of the Rakshasa, then down to 3 after the fetch. And so now what are we looking for, I guess, is the question.
We're primarily looking for Bile Blight, Downfall. We're just looking for removal spells. Maybe like, I don't know. Let's see what's in his deck.
Check the deck list there. Tell me what we can get, because he's going to be
Bile
looking.
Blight, Downfall. That's pretty much it.
Sure.
Aether Spouts is a card.
Aether Spouts is a card.
probably
I don't
our
know if
best
it's
card.
going to get us there, though.
I mean, it's not great,
Yeah.
but it does save us a turn. We do get this guy off the table.
I mean, the fact that we're dead to a Rhino is super irritating.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the worst.
I made you have to take Aether Spouts here.
Yeah.
Sawyer gonna untap. Gonna draw for the turn. Took a Dissolve and an Aether Spouts off that. He's got a Polluted Delta. He's gonna ship it back. Thoughtseize would be great right here.
We're so far off Ugin. Ugh.
Oh, we got him. Aether Spouts, yeah. Get it.
Ooh, that's spicy. That's the spice. I mean, if we're Bruce here, aren't we just Abzan charming him in response?
To do what? Draw 2?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's a play. Tasker costs 6, though, right?
correct.
I might just Tasker.
Really?
Yeah, we know we're drawing that card. I'd probably Tasker.
Looks like that's what he's going to choose to
We
do.
get so punished, though, for not playing this tap land, which is obviously something we normally wouldn't do.
Yeah.
We shouldn't do, but now, like, we don't even get to play our land because we just lose all the value of this guy. Because I imagine we want to keep this Rakshasa Death Dealer.
Sure.
It's like a lethal threat.
Yeah, so.
So, lost a little bit of value there.
Uh-oh.
Sawyer Blatz dropping cards all over the place.
Careful.
Careful, son. Don't do anything suspicious.
How many cards did he drop? 1?
Just 1.
At least it wasn't 7.
Yeah. From his sleeves.
From his sleeve. Got to be careful about that.
All right.
What do we draw?
I think
Is
we
it
have.
good?
I don't think so.
Is it Ugin time?
it's
No,
Ugin
it's not Ugin time.
needed a removal spell there, and
Oh.
I think we were in it. I think we were definitely pretty close to winning that game. with a
Man,
removal
I
spell.
thought that was it. So Bruce Edelman going to take game 1 over Sawyer Blatz.
Bruce Edelman.
This is what happened, man. I wanted that blue-black control list to win.
Bruce Edelman channeling his inner Julian Edelman.
Yeah,
Cousin.
on the Patriots. is what you said.
Distant relative.
Distant relevant. Let me see that control list.
All
Let me
right,
see
man.
that Sawyer Blatz control list here, so I can go through the sideboard. In Sawyer's sideboard, we're looking at 2 Disdainful Strokes, 3 Encase in Ice, 3 Farika's Cures, 2 Drown in Sorrow, 1 Negate, 1 Virulent Plague, 1 Silumgar the Drifting Death, 1 Pearl Lake Ancient, and 1 Treasure Cruise. What are we snapping off?
Encase in Ice is good.
Encase in Ice is good. Farika's Cure is okay.
Disdainful Stroke's probably fine.
Yes, I would
Freakus
agree.
Gear's bad.
You don't like Freakus Gear here? Why not?
Kills one card, and it only kills it when there's no mana.
Oh, I guess that's true. I always forget Fleece Mane's at 3/3.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, so we're not bringing in the Freakus
Nah.
Gears. We're bringing in the Encase and Ice.
dog. Yeah.
Case and Ice,
Disdainful Stroke.
Disdainful Stroke. That's it?
That's it.
Nothing else. No Pearl Lake.
No.
Okay. No Treasure Cruise.
How many Ugins does he have?
He's got
How do
one.
we kill people in this deck?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Alright, maybe we need to bring in something to kill people.
Well, we got
I don't know.
Ashiok still.
That
main
doesn't
board.
kill anybody.
Well, it lets us take their stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that's okay. Hit me up.
Hit you up?
Hit me up with that.
Here we go,
that
man.
Abzan.
This guy,
Oh,
Bruce Edelman over here.
jeez. I already see
he's got a good
I
sideboard
already
for
see
this
the
match.
first two cards, and
He's
I'm
got
upset.
two Whisperwood Elementals.
Yep.
Those are coming in.
Yeah, sure they are.
Johnny Mentory Heroes. That's coming in.
Yep.
Duress.
Uh-huh.
That's coming in.
Uh-huh.
Mastery of the Unseen.
Sure.
That's coming in.
Super cool.
Glare of Heresy. Nah, I'm good. Valorous Stance. I'm good. Bioblight. I'm good. Elspeth. Sign
Bring it
me
in.
up. Nissa Whirlwaker. Sign me up.
Yup.
Self-inflicted wound. This guy is a savage.
He's beast.
Why would he play that card? It's
This
like
is
only
nuts.
good against Heroic. It's
doesn't
not
even-
coming in though. Dune Blast and Black to Nature, and those aren't coming in either.
So, cards that I think I hate in this sideboard are Whisperwood Elemental, Mastery of the Unseen, Johnny, Elspeth, and Nissa. Those are cards I hate and would not want to play against if I was the control player.
I would not want to play against them either.
Whisperwood Elemental probably being the most obnoxious card for a control player to deal with, which means I don't know if what do we got? I got 4 Dissolve in my deck. I've got 2 Disdainful Stroke main board and 2 Disdainful Stroke side, so I can go up to 4 of Disdainful
Yeah,
Stroke.
I mean you have to. I think.
3 Perilous Fault though. Wow, Sawyer Blatz not screwing around.
No, he's not playing Crux of Fate or any of
Nah,
that garbage.
he's not. This isn't a goof.
We're going back. Adrian Sullivan top-aided Pro Tour Dragons Tarkir with a blue-black control deck. So
Yeah.
I didn't read his article this week, so
Okay.
I don't know if this is the list he's playing.
Sure.
Or if he even was like, hey, this is the list I'm going to play at the Pro Tour. It's probably not something I'd do.
Yeah.
So I wonder how similar Sawyer's list is to Adrian's.
Well, guys, if you're just tuning in, Game 2 of Round 4 here between Sawyer Blatz on blue-black control and Bruce Edelman on Abzan Aggro. Thanks for tuning in. It's been an interesting day here of Standard at SCG States in Indy, hosted by Nerd Rage Gaming. I mean, we've seen Green-Red Aggro on the camera 3 times, and all 3 times it's dropped its games.
Yeah, and green has been in every feature match we've had a green creature aggressive deck.
Yeah, correct.
Green's a popular color this week.
Very true. We appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're just joining us from cross streams over at the Pro Tour,
Yeah, Pro
Thanks
Tour
for-
over now, I imagine.
I believe so.
If you know who made the top 8, though, let me know. And what they were playing, preferably.
Yeah,
I want to see how many Ban Heroic decks made the top 8.
shoot us a.
Probably some, 7, and then 1 Adrian Sullivan.
All right, you guys can shoot me the actual top 8 at NRG Druid on Twitter.
I'm delusional.
He thinks that Tenjin got 23rd on the Pro Tour. That is very true. He did very well. I believe 11-5 was his final record.
Indeed.
Congratulations to him. He is qualified for the next Pro Tour. Good job, Mr. Tenjin.
Bravo, bravo.
Yeah, quality work.
Better than that scrub Noah.
Noah Cohen, not in this Pro Tour, did not do well.
Better than I've done at a Pro Tour, though.
Oh yeah, better than both of us have done at a Pro Tour. As I think the last Pro Tour I played in was a draft I held in my basement.
Yeah.
That was me
With your
opening a
stuffed-
box of
your-
cards.
With your stuffed animals?
First of all,
in your
they were
underwear?
they were
They were
plastic
G.I. Joes?
Ninja Turtles
Yeah.
action figures. So
All right. Sweet.
thank you. That was my Pro Tour.
Did you win?
Of course.
Or Donatello beat you?
Well, Donatello was very good. It was us in the finals. A lot of blue-black control, huh? Interesting. Well,
All right.
hopefully Sawyer will put some action on the table this time. A lot of reactionary
I think
spells,
Sawyer's
but
going to
even
have
then.
a tough time here.
Yeah. Bruce Edelman channeling his inner evil Ben Sliwa to
Yeah.
play this Abzan Aggro list.
He's got a pretty good hand here. Sawyer with a dismal backwater. Turn 1.
What's so dismal about it?
I think it's just dark and murky.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that where the Merc Lurkers live?
The
Jurabai Merc Lurker?
No, they're on a different plane. Island for Sawyer. Ship it back to Bruce, who has a Caves of Koilos. I imagine Bruce is going to want to probably play a Fleecebane line here.
Yeah.
No real good ways for Sawyer to use his mana outside of Anticipate.
Sure. Wait, how are they on different planes? The Jurabai Merklurkers live on Tarkir.
No, they don't. They're from M15.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah,
oh,
buddy.
you're right. They are. The Guldul Merklurker.
Yeah, Guldul Lurker.
Yeah, he's from...
Yeah.
Oh, God, look at me not knowing my lore on lurkers.
Yeah, you don't know your lurkers.
I don't know my lurker lore. See a fetch by Bruce here. Go get a forest. Setting him out. All 3 colors unlocked. Play some cards.
Policeman Lion it is. Take a damage.
Yeah.
Ship it back. Sawyer. He's going to draw. He draws an Anticipate. Turn too late. Got to play a Radiant Fountain. Go up to 23. Bruce, he's going to crash in for 3. Put him to 20. Sandstep Citadel for Bruce. He's going to ship it back. Sawyer, he's going to Anticipate at the end step.
Yeah, one of those Whisperwood Elementals hanging out in Bruce's hands.
What a savage.
I can't imagine I want that card to be played.
Sawyer in the tank here on what he wants to Anticipate for. Looks like he's looking at it in Case and Ice, but he already has one in his hand.
Interesting.
Really in the tank here. Looks like he takes the Encase and Ice. And he draws for the turn. Gonna play a Temple of Deceit, Scry. Ship that one quickly to the bottom. And pass it back. Bruce gonna take a draw. It's gonna be a Den Protector. Another card that blew up at the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
Bruce is going to play a Death Dealer after attacking with his Policeman Lion and putting Sawyer to 17. That Death Dealer is going to get dissolved. Sawyer going to scry, and he's going to leave it on top.
And I like that. Death Dealer is probably one of my favorite cards, too.
Yeah. Urborg a dangerous land to play against this Abzan Aggro deck. They sometimes have some issues here with, like, mana.
Yeah.
Although Bruce not, in this case, having too many issues with mana. But definitely something you see a lot of people do is hold that Urborg when their opponent is kind of struggling on, like, having black mana sources.
Sure. I mean, Bruce, early in the game, though, unlocked all 3 colors, so it... You know what I mean? I don't know if it's...
Yeah. He's not a bad one. Ashiok. Gonna plus.
Oh,
Whispered Elemental.
that seems like a good
It's a
card.
mighty good one.
Yeah, it is.
If we can get rid of this Fleeceman Lion, ooh, baby, we're in business.
Oh! Oh, man.
Get encased, son.
Get locked in that ice.
Oh. Sawyer over here, he's a guy. He likes his lands in front of his spells.
I'm okay with that.
Get him out of here.
No, keep him there. Stone cold, baby. Freeze that cat.
No. Yep.
Oh,
That's
man.
Encased in Ice is a really good card.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a super good card.
Bruce is going to draw Anafenza here. I think if you're Bruce, you got 2 options here. You can play a Whispered Elemental or you can play an Ajani Mentor of Heroes.
What would you do? I would drop the Whisperwood.
Yeah, I think the Whispered
I need
Elemental
threats on board.
Yeah.
And it seems Bruce agrees.
So
Board attack. Joining the NRG clan, thank you.
pass it back. Bruce Sawyer, he's going to draw for this turn. He's going to play a Radiant Fountain, go
Yeah.
up to 19. Now, I think if we're Sawyer here, we got to minus this Ashiok, which is unfortunate to get our own Whispered Elemental.
What do we have in our hands still?
I don't think we have much. He moves his cards like Brian Kibler lightning quick.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult.
The Brian Kibler shuffle. Whoa!
There's a Perilous Vault.
I'm okay with that, too. Yeah, bring him out. What are we afraid of?
Not afraid of anything. Oh, Manifest. I bet you dollars to donuts that's not a creature.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So Bruce's challenge now is to see if he can get Sawyer to pop this Perilous Vault with only this board.
I just don't think it's going to happen.
Well, right now Sawyer is winning the race.
Correct.
So Bruce has to commit more threats to the board,
Yes.
but Bruce has a greater chance of hitting creatures off of his manifests, and then, like...
I just don't know if that's necessarily a bad... Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing for Sawyer if that's the case. Because if Bruce is manifesting a lot of these creatures,
Yeah. See,
he still has the vault to fall back on.
This is a play I don't like. I don't like. This is like this is in my opinion the best card in our hand.
Sure. And you don't like running it out against the vault?
Right.
Sure, I would
vault
agree
is
with that.
on board. Like,
Yes.
I would have at least liked to attack.
Yeah. So that is a very dangerous play.
Yeah, and then you just snap trade off your guys and then like pop the vault, right?
Yes, because even the Encase and Ice would go, but Fleece Mane would also go. It's not like an O-ring effect, so... Guys, if you're just joining the stream, this is Game 2 between Sawyer Blatz on Blue-Black Control and Bruce Edelman on Abzan Aggro. We are in Round 4 of 7 here at Indy States, hosted by Nerd Rage Gaming. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
That's such a weird block to me.
The double block on the Whisperwood?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't have the patience.
Ooh, what if we... Oh, no, I thought, what if we flipped up a Dragon Lord Silumgar and stole as a Johnny?
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Oh, baby.
That would be super, super ridiculous.
That's nuts.
See, I just feel like you have to crack the vault here. Like, a Johnny is just way too much card advantage. All right, Sawyer, he makes a differ.
Yeah, he wants to see where it's going to go.
So, like, now you could just sit here and attack for 4. Plus.
Sure.
Gonna try to find a creature. Put this one into your hand after revealing it to your opponent. Don't be Patrick Chapin and reveal it to the spotter and then put it on top of your hand.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a Tassiger. Pretty good one. Imagine just send here.
Trade and trade. Was an island.
I can't imagine committing more threats to this board.
Maybe he's just not afraid of the vault, which seems crazy.
Yeah,
but
I think you just have to pass the turn back. The only card I could see worth committing would be this one, because this one is just essentially you get a card back anyways.
Yes.
So this, I think, is actually a fine play that I don't have a problem with, because you're going to get a card back from this card anyways, and this is a face-down Den Protector.
Yeah.
So he is going to pop the Perilous Vault. Bruce is going to flip up Den Protector and get back Whisperwood Elemental. I still think, though, that Sawyer was going to have to pop that anyways.
At some point in time.
You use your mana there, so I don't think it's horrendous. It's probably actually pretty close. I think Sawyer has another vault, though. There's going to be a Dismal Backwater, though. Sawyer's going to go up to 16. He has Dig Through Time and I think a Perilous Vault in his hand. But I'm not 100% sure. I think that's a Perilous Vault. It looks like a Perilous Vault.
An additional?
Yeah. He has the mana to Dig Through Time and then, like, Dissolve, though. I believe. Yeah, he has 4 islands. There's a Rakshasa Death Dealer. I think you just let that resolve. We're almost at 9 lands, too.
Yeah.
There's a Fleeceman land. I let that resolve. I let it all resolve, baby.
I mean, if we have another vault in hand, there's
if
no
we have
reason.
another vault in hand, because, like, the bad part is like, if he's just sandbagging a Thoughtseize,
Sure.
we get absolutely wrecked.
So, Housel Daddy joining the NRG clan, as expected.
I don't like digging through time here. I like seeing how deep my opponent's going to go.
Well, hold on. Now, he may be digging through time just to tempt his opponent into playing more things. So he can dig through time here, pick cards that are good, and then just be like, all right, well, your Fleece Mane resolves. I can't do anything about it.
But you lose information then. Like, what if Bruce is going to play an Anafenza in his hand? You know, now I dig through time and I don't know what my information is. Like,
if he plays the Anafenza, then you've essentially led him into the trap that you set up with dig through time, because you already have removal for all of the things.
Yeah, but there's no way he's going to play an Anafenza now. He might when we only have 2 cards in his hand.
Oh, okay, sure.
So there's a Perilous Vault. Bruce Sawyer does not have the 5th land, or the 9th land in this case,
Jeez.
to be able to crack it after he plays the Perilous Vault. He does have Dissolve up, though. But still, like, this is a huge chunk of damage.
Oh, it's pretty big.
I'm just, like, dumping all my mana into Rakshasa Death Dealer. And it's a lot of mana. Like, this is an attack for 5, 7, 9, 11?
I mean, it's definitely a
It's
lot.
11. 11 is not 0.
11. You're right. 11 is higher than 0. That's very true.
So, like, this line from Sawyer and not taking a land off of that dig through time, I don't know if he saw one, but definitely looks like it could hurt him. So Bruce choosing not to just put all the mana. Like, see, I just don't like that. If I'm Bruce, I'm just dumping all of my mana into this guy.
Sure.
Because now that he's in double Siege Rhino range, yeah, he's obviously just going to crack Vault here. Gonna go to kill him. This is 7 damage on the board. So Sawyer must do something or he just dies.
So he can crack the vault and still keep Dissolve up?
Yeah.
That's what we do?
Yeah. Which is why I like the plan of like putting him to 5.
Mm-hmm. So then your Siege Rhino just... Oh.
So there's the crack of the vault. I wonder if it's even correct there to, like, to pump the Death Dealer. I might just say take 5.
Sure.
Because he can't just, like, end step pass and then, like, he can't go to 2, you know?
Right.
And then, like, because I have 2 Siege Rhinos and they just kill him. We could set it up now where, like, we play Anafenza, he's going to dissolve it, and then we could Rhino him. But now we can't because we only have 6 lands.
And this Whisperwood has to get dissolved.
Yeah, this is getting snap dissolved.
Like, you can't just let this thing live.
Or it's getting downfalled. It's definitely dying.
I would almost dissolve... I would dissolve... Or Disdainful? Do we have Disdainful Stroke?
I don't know if we have it in hand, but if we did, it's definitely... Yeah, we do. So I'd Disdainful Stroke this. Bruce is playing this game pretty well, I think. Now he's going to fetch in Tassiger, which is great. So, like, that's I think an even better line.
Sure. Do we have removal for the Tassiger or not?
Oh, wait, he has Urborg. That card is so confusing. Urborg makes things so confusing.
Urborg makes casting games very confusing.
So there's a Plains that is actually a swamp, and there's a Tassiger.
Yep.
That Sawyer knew we had. There's a Downfall.
Snapped it off. Wow. Just whipped it at him.
So now we need to bait out the Dissolve with, like, Anafenza, and then we can Rhino him.
Man, there's so many creatures in this deck. Those early Ashioks are so good.
Yeah, like an Ashiok on the play is pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it's really solid.
Oh, God, that's so wretched. You have to bait it with Anafenza. This card is way, way, way worse than Anafenza is right now.
Very true.
This is getting snap countered. Like, Anafenza is garbage. Sawyer is interestingly going to go to 4, and then Encase in Ice. I wonder if he just doesn't have a Dissolve. I think he has a Dissolve, though.
I thought he did 2. All right. We need to find some threats here. We need something.
There's another Rhino.
Oh,
I like this.
And
So
this is the Anafenza.
Play a lethal threat. He has to dissolve.
Yep.
All right.
Now
we
show
just
him the
Rhino
Rhino.
him. Keep him on top. Rhino him.
1 card on 1 card. Is this it?
Rhino you.
Rhino.
He has dissolve again. Keeping it on top.
Salty. Show me Ugin. Nope. Show me Anticipate. Now show me Ugin.
So he kept Downfall after Anticipate.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Come on, control deck.
You know what would be really good here? Nissa.
Yeah, probably. You're not wrong.
No, I'm right, baby. Nissa would be great. Elspeth would be great.
What did we dig? Oh, we digged. Was this main? When was this? When did we get a dig? We didn't just draw this, did we?
No, we anticipated.
I thought we took the hero's downfall after the Anticipate.
Yeah, I thought we took a Hero's Downfall, too. I guess he had another card in hand. I don't...
What?
No, I thought he only had... I thought it was top deck versus top deck. Yeah, something... I don't know. Something seems weird to me, but... Sawyer's moving pretty quickly, so it's hard to say. Perhaps the chat will be able to...
I mean, 20 minutes left in the game. Yeah, that would be good.
Tell us how he got a dig through time. I thought he was top decking. That's a pretty good card against Hero's Downfall.
Gee, what? Is this another one?
Well, he needs to dissolve it.
Oh,
Or encase
man.
it.
Jeez, that encase and ice. We need to find a win condition.
Yeah, I think that might be Sawyer's undoing, though.
He anticipated in a dig, passed, Bruce drew and passed, and then he dug.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Interesting.
There's Ashiok. That's our win condition. That'll do it.
That's it
Bruce is
then,
going
huh?
to scoop him up on that one.
All right.
It seems like a little premature on the scoop from Bruce there.
Yeah, just slightly.
Probably would have kept playing if he misses and like I rhino him.
Sure.
I don't know what he has in hand. Yeah, he's dug a bunch of times, but maybe he has nothing.
So that's it. This is going to be a game 3 here with this blue-black control deck versus Abzan Aggro. Oh, man. Both players going to check their decks real fast, check their sideboards to make sure if there's anything they need to change as they move from play to draw. Bruce probably being on the play this game, correct?
Yeah, I would
Moving
imagine.
into game 3.
I'd imagine he'd be on the play.
And we were kind of bouncing back and forth there between lines for Bruce, whether or not we were okay with what he was playing, you know.
Yeah, I wonder if it was correct to play as far into the Perilous Vault that he knew about as he did. Especially with the Johnny, which I think is just the best card he had at the time.
Okay. I mean, it was a very back and forth game. I mean,
Definitely.
really interesting. I'm glad we finally got a control deck. I'm glad we finally got a deck that wasn't green-red aggro.
Yeah, me too.
On the camera. I mean, this is more of what we're used to in the F&M style. He didn't anticipate into downfall. So what we thought he did, he did not anticipate into downfall. He anticipated into dig through time. So we
that's correct.
Either missaw the card or misread what he had.
I think I was just going back to the turn where he just top decked the downfall and then downfall the Tassiger. And then Bruce drew a Windswept Heath, and then Sawyer drew a Anticipate. Or something of that nature. That might have been actually after the double dissolves in that turn.
Sure.
Then he anticipated, had dig, then he digs. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Pretty good game, though. We're going to see if this blue-black control deck can beat the Abzan Aggro deck. I still like Abzan Aggro in this matchup.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like it better than... I mean, what would you rather play, I guess?
Would I rather play...
What would you rather play between the two? If you were playing, you'd be on the Abzan?
I'd probably play blue-black control.
I think I would, too.
I like the aggressive decks, but I don't know. This Abzan deck just seems like... It's the mana isn't that great.
Sure.
It's super powerful, though.
Yep.
It's attacking with green creatures ain't my thing, man.
I agree. But what if they're green-black creatures? Or green-white creatures?
I mean, if they're Nemesis of Mortals, or, like, Glistener Elf.
Sure.
Those are the green creatures I can get behind. I understand Nemesis of Mortals is a big, dumb green creature, but he's a sweet green creature.
Very true.
Satyr Wayfinder? Poking with Satyr Wayfinder? That's a green creature I like to attack.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Elvish Mystics, I like to get in there.
Yeah, like free damage?
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm okay with free damage.
The
Thank
best
you,
is when
Kazu.
you were playing the like green-black dredge deck back in the day, and you'd like play the Jund Monsters deck, which was just a great matchup for you because you had a bunch of way bigger flyers than they had.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, they'd play an Elvish Mystic turn 1, you'd play an Elvish Mystic turn 1, then you'd attack with your Elvish Mystic. I got somebody to block once.
With their Elvish Mystic?
Ooh,
Oh, jeez.
that's a creature in the graveyard,
Come on.
fella.
Stop.
It was great.
Well, both players now getting their openers here. Got to check, make sure there's no mulligans, and they can kick this off.
Yeah,
Moving
I think
to game
Sawyer's going
3.
to keep that. He's got a Duress, an Abzan Charmin, and a Johnny. So he's going to scry. We just heard Jimmy got there.
Jimmy did get there.
Way to go, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy. Classic Jimmy play.
Classic Jimmy.
I love that classic Jimmy.
Oh, here's a dismal backwater for Sawyer. He's going to go to 21. Oh, we're going to lead off with
a duress. Okay.
We have Swamp, Dismal Backwater, Polluted Delta, Radiant Fountain. Those are the cards that don't matter. Ultimate Price is the literal stains in this matchup. It doesn't kill anything, I don't think.
And then we have Dissolve and Anticipate. So this is a really good hand for Bruce to punish.
Yeah.
Taking the Anticipate here is super strong.
I think I might just take the dissolve, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we have a Johnny we're going to try to resolve.
Okay, so
Man, Ultimate Price is so bad in this matchup.
you don't want your opponent, though, to be stuck with their land-heavy control hand?
No. That's fine, they can try to draw action. I'm going to try to resolve one of these threats.
Sure.
Like this one I drew. I don't think we got there. Plus we can Abzan Charm now, too. Mm-hmm. But we could have done that anyways. Bruce is going to play a Rakshasa Death Dealer.
I love
Sawyer's
that.
going to crack.
I love that
He's going to
card.
anticipate.
So he drew one anyways.
Of note, Ultimate Price does kill Den Protector. So
It also does
kills
kill
one
Whisperwood.
creature.
No, Whisperwood
Oh
Elemental.
yeah, Whisperwood Elemental. I forgot that comes in. Wingmate Rock, I think I saw in
Sure.
In Bruce's deck. He's got a lot of like weird 2-ofs. I can get behind it. There's Anticipate. Sawyer looks like he's going to ship 2 spells to the bottom and take 1, so it's probably a good one. Looks like a Hero's Downfall. It is.
The problem is we have to clip that Death Dealer like
Yeah, we have
ASAP.
to kill it now. And that allows then Bruce to resolve this Abzan Charm,
Yeah.
and then potentially... So Sawyer is going to choose not to downfall this thing.
Interesting. Maybe he
Which I
just
think
wants
is a little odd.
to. Maybe he wants to just battle it out.
Since this was the card back in game 1 that really did him in.
Yeah, it caused a lot of problems for sure.
Yeah.
Very hard card for Control to deal with.
So I think if I'm Bruce is just going to pass back. I mentioned right now I would have Abzan Charm there. If my opponent wants to like kill my guy, then I just Rhino him. Boom, let's ride, Rhino. Bruce drew a Mastery of the Unseen, though, and that's a pretty savage one.
That card is good.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have a 5th land, so he can't play like Abzan Charm into Mastery.
Yeah.
Bruce is really protective of these Death Dealers, too. And that's understandable. They're a good card against this deck. There's a Radiant Fountain, although less good against Sawyer's deck because, you know, he's got Perilous Vault. So there's the Abzan Charm. It's going to draw Bruce dose cards. He's going to lose 2 life. He draws a Siege Rhino and looks like another land. So land is what he's looking for, though. He does have this Ajani stuck in his hand. Sawyer just completely unwilling to fight over this this Death Dealer here. But
I don't know. I don't know if that's smart on Sawyer's part. Just because
now he's
then.
going to Rhino.
Oh.
He's going to take a damage. So like now it's really great for us if we like have Disdainful Stroke and then we downfall his Death Dealer. That's just brutal. I think the better line there was to just play a Mastery on the Unseen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the Rhino back.
This is a dig through time for Sawyer. He's, I think, really searching for some like Perilous Vault effect. Or like, maybe he's saving this downfall because he wants to try to find a Bile Blight to kill this Death Dealer.
Okay.
Because that's a card that just lines up better against that card.
Sure.
And doesn't line up very well against Siege Rhino and Anafenza and all these other guys.
I mean, the dig could allow him to set up a turn where if he finds a Bile Blight, he hits the Bile Blight on the Rakshasa and then manages to Hero's Downfall
Right.
the Siege Rhino.
So
Then again, I don't know if he has
2.
the land to do that.
No, currently,
He's off of
currently
black.
he cannot.
Yeah. And Encase in Ice wouldn't be bad here also on the Rhino.
No, that card is so great.
He did find the Ugin finally.
All right. So he's going to gain a life and go to 14. But Ugin isn't like, you know, the great. It's like good against this deck, but it's not just unbeatable.
Right.
Master of the Unseen is pretty good against Ugin. Whisperwood Elemental good against Ugin. So the Death Dealer is going to get encased in ice. Then I imagine we're going to attack with this Rhino. Sawyer's going to take it and go to 10. And then I think I just run on another Rakshasa Death Dealer, which is what Sawyer chooses to do.
Are there just no Crux of Fates?
There are not. He's playing Perilous Vault instead.
Wow.
So our Rhino gets downfalled at end step. We still have another Death Dealer, though.
So Ugin could potentially come in here and cause some problems. Maybe. Well,
we're pretty far. We need 2 more lands.
Yeah.
So it's 2 turns away. There's Ashiok. Not a bad one. It's a Whisperwood Elemental and
a Fleecemane.
Fleecemane Lion.
Boy, that's good.
We have a downfall, though. So, like, if we hit a land, we can downfall the Ashiok. Ugh. Bruce has so many, like, sweet 5-drop Planeswalkers in his hand that he just can't get rid
Can't
of.
cast. I mean, this could be another Siege Rhino he plays this turn if he wants to run one out for the drain.
Yeah, I would probably just man, attack. Probably try to. I think you got to try to take Ashiok down, but the problem is like he can just sack it and get a Fleeceman Lion.
Sure.
He's super close to Ugin mana too, which is scary.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if Ugin's going to make...
So he's going to attack. He's going to put Sawyer down to 8. So Sawyer definitely going to be able to get that Whisperwood Elemental if he wants it. He could set up a turn next turn where he gets rid of Ashiok, plays an Ugin, casts an Ugin because he has an untapped land in his hand, -2, kill both Death Dealers, and then still have a Whisperwood Elemental, which seems like a pretty good place to be. Sawyer in the tank as to what he wants to do here. I would probably just say whatever.
I mean, let him attempt to pump it if he wants to, right?
Yeah. Plays another one. Oh
Sure.
man, we're just in heaven right now. This is great for us. Sawyer at 8. He's going to untap. He's going to draw a card. He's going to play an Ugin. And
I mean, at that point, don't you just minus the Ashiok to produce
yeah,
a
you
Fleeceman
for sure
Lion?
minus the Ashiok. But we can do it in any order. We're just going to -2 and wipe his board.
719. Guys, if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining us. This is Game 3 between Sawyer Blatz and Bruce Edelman.
Well, that's a bad one. Ugin,
And
there we go.
There is an Ugin.
-2.
Goodbye.
I imagine we play this Whisperer Elemental.
Yeah, that seems alright.
Yeah, we manifest.
Time to manifest some cards.
And a pass back. And we don't draw another land. We drew a Den Protector.
Jeez. Rhino, save me.
We need like Murderous Cut here. With like if we had Downfall Murderous Cut, which I can't imagine Murderous Cut being in this deck anymore.
Yeah.
That would be good for us. We could kill Ugin and then kill the Whispered Elemental and maybe still be back in the game. I kind of like just Rhinoing. Ugin starts at 7.
Ugin does, yes. That is correct.
So we Rhino. He's at 4.
Yep.
Now we can just minus again, though. Kill our Rhino. Yeah, I think we're on the Rip Rhino plan. Hopefully he never, ever, ever, ever draws a counterspell. Oh, a Treasure Cruise. Sweet. I think that plan's off.
Well, that came in. I mean, now we can Bile-Blight the Rhino, I guess, and plus Ugin.
No, I think you can minus. Or, yeah, Bile-Blight and plus Ugin does it, too.
We don't want to mine it. Well,
Yeah, I think Bile-Blight and minus is fine.
right.
He's going to send, which is fine. Block, Bile-Blight.
Ooh. That might even actually be a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just don't get into the 2 points of damage here. Yeah, I mean, it's really tough to see how many cards he's drawing. I agree. He's, like, going really fast. So, Bruce doesn't draw another land, though. Imagine you just got to try to run Siege Rhinos out here. I hope your opponent doesn't have counterspells, even though he has Dissolve up.
Thank you, Dance Floor, for joining the NRG clan. We appreciate the follows. If you guys have not followed the channel yet, please do, so you can stay up to date on all of the SCG events that Nerd Rage Gaming Live hosts, as well as our regular FNMs and some Team NRG deck testing. Only 6 minutes left in the round here.
Yep.
I mean, I can't fault Sawyer for playing as fast as he is, as most players get pretty upset if you're the control player and you play slowly.
Sure. There's another Rhino. Can't imagine that's going to resolve. It's not. Yeah, Bruce, unfortunately, just getting pretty screwed on mana here.
Yeah.
Alright, attack for 8. plus Ugin. So that's 11 damage in a turn.
Yep.
Now we're going to play an Ashiok. I think Bruce Edelman is not long for this game.
It does not seem so.
There's a downfall. Did Bruce board out his lands, do you think? Do you think he boarded out? Is he just like boarded in like 10 cards?
I mean, no matter which way you look at it, I think coincidentally what you were talking about game 2 actually happened this game. The Abzan deck faltered because it couldn't provide mana sources for itself.
Yeah.
And whether it was just that he drew into that or whether it was Ashiok clipping lands or whatever the case was, he just didn't get what he needed. I mean, Ashiok did clip a Sandstip Citadel when she was played, and then then she clipped 3 lands. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to be said there between...
Yeah, Bruce just had a bunch of 5-drops that were really good in the matchups, just stuck in his hand. Couldn't get him out of his hand.
Very true.
Unable to hit his land drops there. That'll do it. That'll be the downfall of you if you can't hit your land drops.
I mean, also that was a nuts game. It went to game 3. I don't know. It was pretty intense.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, really good Magic. So I can't be mad at that. So let's see. When do we have game day? Is it the SCG IQ in April? Is that game day?
That's it. Yeah.
That's game day, huh?
Yeah.
So this is a game day right
next
here.
Week, yeah.
Next week. We got April 18th.
Oh, man.
There it is. That's everything, baby.
That's everything.
That's it. It's an SCG IQ on top of being game day, on top of having cash, playmats, promos, and maybe some other stuff.
Maybe some giveaways.
Maybe some giveaways, maybe some raffles. There's no pre-reg for this event yet.
Slam Poetry by Norman Cohen.
It could be. We don't have pre-regs up on Nerd Rage Gaming. Those will be coming up on Monday for this event. But this thing is capped, guys. I can't stress this enough. Only 120 spots for this event.
Yeah. Let's make this a pretty, 120 seems like a pretty big IQ, so...
Yeah, I mean, is...
Yeah. Region promo is sweet. The Sarkin mat is sweet.
Yep.
The other mat is sweet.
That other mat's super dope. I like the goat. He looks very cute.
250 cash is sweet.
That's also true. I mean, you can't really knock that. So this is definitely an event you guys want to mark down on your calendars.
I got to mark on mine.
You do.
It's something to avoid. No, I'm just joking.
Whoa!
I'll probably be here battling.
Cow!
Maybe I'll be here commentating.
Something to avoid. I don't know if you'll be there commentating. You might want to battle for that one.
I kind of want to battle.
It might be me and Housel Daddy doing the commentating. But
Van Heroic people.
Yeah. Man, I'm still in shock from that game. I mean, that match was just crazy. I felt like the Abzan deck was just right there and just couldn't do it.
Yeah, all it really needed was a 5th land.
Yeah.
Plus the 5th land, it's in great shape.
Jeez. Well, guys, as you can probably hear the judges behind me, that is time in round 4. There's only a few games finishing up. It was a pretty exciting round 4, so hopefully round 5 follows suit. And
we're moving along here quickly.
Yeah, definitely.
Gonna be cutting the top 8 soon.
Yeah, and then what?
Crowning a SCG Indiana States champion.
That's it, dude.
A new one, Jeff Hooglin decided to go to Chicago.
Jeff Hooglin might be here tomorrow, though.
Yeah?
We don't know. He might show up. He loves Modern.
He does love Modern. He's already in the city of Chicago, though. I imagine he's going to roll out to the states there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
So come here, because Indiana,
It's true.
It's a nice area. This is a nice convention center here.
Yeah.
They got a cheerleading competition going on.
Very true.
I don't know what else they got going on here today, but if you like cheerleading and Magic, this is the perfect place for you.
You might as well come out and spend time with us. You could stop by the booth, say hi. I mean, there are a ton of players here. We were shocked. We got in here to set up the place.
100+.
And there were already people here waiting.
They beat us.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been here since 6 or 7 in the morning.
There he goes.
That's unheard of. I got up earlier for this than I do for work.
That's also true. Lick my Duck 13.
Oh, man.
Classy name. Dude,
you
see me snipe that off? Yeah, baby.
Say that one slowly.
And then we got Nate the Great. 2 new people joining the clan. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you for following the channel. Yeah, Nate the Great.
Yeah.
I appreciate that one.
What is it?
We got Ice Sheet.
PMRC, the Parents, Mothers, something council. They won't be all over for you for miss saying Nate the Great.
Nate the Great, yeah. Oh my God, XPier, thank you so much.
X-Pipery.
Oh, is that Pipery?
Come on, man. You X-Perrier.
Perrier. I think it's like the water.
I could use some water right now. If you're in the Indiana area and want to buy me a Perrier, I'll pay you back.
Look at that. Jeff Hooglin. There he is.
That's Jeff Boo Hooglin.
Oh, Boo Hooglin.
Yeah.
How many people?
Jeff.
We had 100 people today sign up for the event, I believe, and then it looks like 100 plus in the room if you constitute traders, guys coming in to sell cards, people hanging out, watching their friends play some Magic. So there's a 100-man States event. Can't be mad at that. That's a good States.
It's great. It's nice outside in Indiana. Beautiful, beautiful city.
Very true.
Right by the courthouse or the city hall.
Yeah, dude.
They got a nice courtyard and lawn.
Our view is nuts from the hotel room.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. Really nice here. Been here a lot for Gen Con though, so I kind of know the town a little bit.
Not me. I don't.
This is your first time here.
This is like the first time in I don't know, a year since I've left the state of Illinois.
Sure. Welcome.
Welcome.
At least being here is better than the car ride I guess yesterday because that was kind of brutal.
It was pretty brutal.
Matt, do you work for the city of Indianapolis?
Do I work for the city? No, but I should. God.
Oh man.
They should be are they sponsoring this stream?
I don't know if they are or not.
If they give me a shirt, I'll wear their shirt.
Wait, an Indianapolis city?
I
love Indy? Yeah.
It's instead of I love New York.
Sure.
They should do that, but they have to pay me $5 an hour
every time you wear it on the stream. Sure.
Every time I plug it.
I love Indy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to throw up the timer. Be right back in 10 minutes. Make sure you stay tuned. If you're enjoying the Magic, we appreciate it. Make sure you follow the channel. And I think